bright here still as the sun sets in sunny Los Angeles, California. We are in Hollywood. We've got all these kids from Hollywood High School helping us out produce this. It's really amazing. We're at Cinegear. This is BeTerrific Cinegear coverage live presented by Adorama. Adorama has a great store in New York City where you can buy all the gear we are talking about. I'm using the Bridge keyboard to keep my notes straight and do everything. It goes right into my iPad, and it's amazing. It makes my iPad a great laptop device. They're doing a sale for Father's Day. $99 for the most expensive unit. $99 for the most expensive one. BridgeKeyboards.com.
I was actually admiring that.
It's pretty
cool.
amazing,
It's
isn't it?
cool. Yeah.
It's unbelievable. They have a great story, and I've been with them since the beginning. BridgeKeyboards.com, Bridge with a Y. You have to get it. It's on sale. Yeah, I mean, you don't just use Father's Day as an excuse.
Yes, exactly.
To buy it for yourself.
Yeah, of course.
Nikki from Schneider Optics is here. You guys are also Century Optics. People would know you from that.
Yes.
You guys have hooked us up with some really great optics here. We are streaming live off of iPads and iPhones. The only cameras that we are using are iOS devices, and we're using Schneider Optics, which are giving you these really sharp, stunning images. And I love this stuff. Everybody asks me what lenses do I buy for my iPhone or my iPad or whatever. And for a while I said there is none because I didn't know you guys made it. And then you guys make the iPro, and I found out about that. And what did I do? I called you and Don, and I said, I got to get this. Hook me up. Let's do this. And now here we are, and I'm so impressed. And all this beautiful stuff I shoot for Subway, with the Bentley shoot, with all these other shoots are done, Brooklyn Law School, Adorama, all these shoots are done, and BeTerrific, of course, with iPro lenses. Tell me about the iPro lens kit. Let's walk everybody through it.
Well, what's great about the iPro lens, if you are serious about doing videos and photos with your iPhone or iPad, you want something with high quality that you can trust. Century Optics, we've been doing this for 65 years.
You know, I had a Century Optics wide angle on my first camera ever. It was an 0.65.
Yep.
And it was on my PD150, and it was the only way with that lens, because of the crop sensor, which I didn't know all this at the time, but I know because of DSLRs, it was the only way that I could get in a sports locker room. I do a lot of sports coverage and have for years, and get somebody in the shot that I was interviewing. Now the locker rooms are so filled, I'd be 10 rows back, so it wouldn't be a big deal. But in those days, I was right up against these guys. Well, now I probably would because I have some clout, still be up against those guys. But I was right in there, and we needed the Century Optics for lots of things, but especially for that. And it was not a fisheye, so it was amazing. And so I covered the Islanders, the Rangers, the Mets, the Jets, playoffs, everything with this PD150, the matte box, and the wide angle. It was phenomenal.
Yes, and particularly if you're using the iPhone with video mode, as you know, it crops in. It doesn't use the full size of the sensor like you see in photo mode. So you completely lose all of your wide angle capabilities with your iPhone. It gets you, when it does the crop, it's about a 43 to 45 millimeter equivalent, which is not wide at all. Right. So that's where we have a 0.65 iPro lens.
So the lens basically that I had on my PD150, you have for the iPro. And what's great about the iPro is you do it like the Century Optics. You said you've been doing it for 65 years. And you do it just like the Century Optics with the bayonet mount, which is great because it's not this ridiculous mount that has to screw on or do something else and be threaded and strip the threads. Right. It's really secure, and it cuts out all the light and everything. I mean, this is a perfect flush fit.
Well, the key too, though, with the mount is we wanted to make sure that we could control the spacing between the iPhone optics and our optics, because that is the most important to keep edge-to-edge sharpness all the way through the lens, which is what we do with the Century lenses. So we take that same formula in creating a lens for the PD150 or really high-end add-on lenses and putting it right on the iPhone. So
now you can get it at Adorama.com.
Absolutely.
And you can just search iPro for iPhone. But walk me through what we've got here. So we've got a kit, and this is the kit I have as well, correct?
Correct.
And I also have added the clip for my iPad. Is that correct?
Right, which I forgot to bring. Sorry.
That's okay. We're all good.
Add that in. We'll add the picture in here. Anyway. So what we do for the phone specifically is we do a whole case that goes on the phone. Doing this, it allows that bayonet mount to be perfectly centered over the iPhone lens, and again, as well as control that spacing between the optics. It also has two entry points for the handle that will go into the case.
What's cool about the handle, now when I first saw the handle, I don't even think you realize this. You and I met at Photo Plus in New York. Do you know that?
Yes.
I ran by, I said, everybody's been telling me about the iPro. I haven't found a good lens for the iPhone. I'm doing iFilmmaking. I'm doing BeTerrific. We got to talk. Show me this. And I literally gave you 2 seconds, said, I got to go. I'm so sorry. And I blew you off. And I'm sorry. I would like to apologize. Because, do you remember that?
A lot of people
like
do
one
that,
picture.
So.
We took like one picture, but I didn't get then that this is not only the handle for all the lenses. So you've got 5 different lenses in here, but it also mounts on your tripod.
Right.
So you don't need any other holder, or you can just screw the top part off.
Right. So the cool thing is you've got the handle if you are doing some motion. I'm short. I'll use it to shoot overhead at concerts, whatever. But it's,
I'm vertically challenged as well.
Yeah, well,
Hopefully my son Jack is not. Hey Jack, how you doing? Watching? You having fun? Giacomo.
So the lenses actually store inside the handle when they're not in use. Come out, and then try to turn around for the camera. Nice.
It's hard to do it backwards, right?
Yep, little bayonet mount.
Just mounts on like that, and then you've got a. Is this the fisheye?
The fisheye, which is a lot of fun. So
And, we could get a nice selfie.
Hi. Yeah.
That's awesome.
And
We should
then-
take a selfie. Let's
We
do
should.
it. All right, I see. I could do this. I'm the king of making the selfies happen. Here we go. I just want to screw it on there so I don't lose your phone because I've got.
please
It's
do.
a little weird with the fingers, what you got to do, the finger action here. But I'm betting that that's a good selfie, and somebody's gonna photobomb us. I hope. And let's see.
Most likely.
Do we get a good? Now look at that. That is a great.
That's pretty awesome.
Is that the best selfie?
Maybe the best
Like that
ever.
could be
Maybe
live
ever.
on air. We just did a selfie. Ellen DeGeneres, eat your heart out. Now she should have had this. She would have been able to get the entire
Yes.
room. Maybe like at least 10 or.
She actually does have one.
She does.
Yeah.
Okay. She should have used it because
She should have used it.
She could have been able, even with. I know you make it for the Samsung Galaxies
Yes,
as well.
absolutely.
And
Yep.
she would have been able to get, but they wanted their Samsung logo. I'm sure they
Yeah,
were paying for that.
yeah, I'm sure.
But she would have been able to get at least 1 or 2 more A-listers in, if not the whole.
Absolutely. That
You
should
know-
be the whole reason why people buy this is for A-list celebrity full room
There
shots.
were some A-listers that were very upset. Let's go full screen on that shot though, real quick. I want to show that off. So, I know Peter can pull this up. We got Peter Poon working really hard behind the scenes, keeping the fort down, and of course, we also have people adjusting our cameras for us. They think it's part of the Marshall display as we're live on air. This is pretty awesome. People are just walking up in the Marshall booth. We're broadcasting live from the Marshall booth, and they're adjusting our cameras to the way they'd like them to be. It's pretty awesome. So Peter Boone is holding down the fort. He's trying to pull this up on the screen, and of course somebody is moving one of the cameras.
It's just another joy of live television.
This
right?
gentleman, Dan, come here, Dan. Come on, this is live. How you doing? This is better than photobombing. He's moving our camera shots.
Yeah. It wasn't pointed right.
Yeah, thank you.
Get it framed better.
Great. And do you like the Marshall stuff?
Yeah. I bought a bunch.
And welcome to BeTerrific's coverage of Cine Gear. What do you think?
Good.
Now you need one of these iPro kits, and you need the Padcaster too. I know you were looking at that.
Yeah.
That's the man from the Padcaster. You need the Padcaster. All right. So getting back to this.
Yeah. So we've got
here we go.
a really awesome.
Your family. I see the.
nieces and nephews.
There you
Yep,
go.
yep.
Okay, so here we go. Here's this shot I was trying to show everybody. This is the shot right here, and so that is. I think we're making Pete work too hard now that the cameras got messed up. But anyway, so this is the shot, and it was an awesome shot, and you can do that with the wide angle. And what's great is you got the handle. So you said that, and now you can take it off the handle.
Yep. This part's cool. This little nubby, if you will, detaches from the handle and has a 1/4-20 thread on it, so you can put it on anything with a 1/4-20 tripod, car mounts. I suppose.
I've done a
if you're
selfie with that guy.
Yeah.
Car mounts, yes, that's awesome. That's really, really awesome.
But
So
let's go through the
Yep.
5 different lenses that we have. We have
Yes.
5 lenses. to choose
5.
from. We have a macro
Five.
lens.
That's so impressive.
That is
5.
very
Macro lens.
Macro lens with about a 1-inch working distance.
Okay.
We have a fisheye lens, obviously. A super wide, which has a 55% increase in width. So it does cover edge to edge, but it does have a little bit of bending. Yeah, which
It's
kind
like
of
a
goes
GoPro.
away in video a little bit. It
Right.
goes away. Then we have a 0.65 wide. So they're
Which
very,
I
very-
love that.
There's our 35% increase in width, and that's a rectilinear lens, so there is no bend in the corners. And then we have a 2 times tele that'll bring things in closer.
And the 2 times tele is amazing. It's great for concerts, but it's great for here. That's what we're using, and I love it. I can't tell you. This is just, and it's put together so well. The little case you get with it, so you can mount everything, but also has the screw mounts. It's terrific. You guys have done such a wonderful job. I've introduced you to the Padcaster because I love the Padcaster, and I want you guys to work with them to make a clip that works with the Padcaster, which will be amazing. I think you guys hopefully will do that. I hope I inspired that.
We are in talks.
Look at that. Beautiful. Look at that. I'm making this happen for you. Look at what I'm doing for you. Now, all you have to do is go to Adorama.com, iPro, iPhone, or Galaxy S kit. Now, what comes in a kit, you get 3 of the lenses and the holder and the case for the phone. And then you buy the extra 2 lenses separately.
Well, we really have it set up as an a la carte system, so you could buy a starter kit, which includes the case and the essential handle pieces, and then any lens combination that you want to put together. Maybe you're just into taking flowers, so you just want the macro lens or whatever. You can do that. But we do have a trio kit that has the macro, super wide, and tele lens, plus the case and handle, just in case you're not really sure what you want a little bit of everything, that's available too.
Awesome. What's the future hold? What are we going to do other than making a mount for the Padcaster? By the way, the Padcaster is featured in all the Apple commercials. It's pretty cool, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
And so now we got to get you guys featured in the new Apple commercials with the Padcaster.
Yes, please.
Yes, sign her up. You see, we're wheeling and dealing right here at Cinegear. Do you like Cinegear? This is a pretty amazing show.
This is my favorite show that we do every year because, well, first of all, it's in our backyard, if you will, and we just get to see everybody that we, might not get to see all the time, and it's a big fun.
What's your favorite thing here at Cinegear, or what have you seen that you love?
I haven't, unfortunately, been outside of my booth.
That's what everybody
except
says
for right now.
But you love this broadcast
I do.
And especially because we're using the lenses, but also because of what we're doing with iPhones and what it represents for the future, and the iPads, what it represents for the future of this industry going mobile like this.
Absolutely, and I think it also gives an inexpensive opportunity for the young kids today who want to, start getting into cinematography and telling their own stories, and now they have the ability to do that like we've never had before.
And it's very freeing, I got to tell you, because you always have it on you, and it's mobile, and the turnaround time is so fast, and that's what I love about it. I want to show you my phone case that's for my regular phone. This was my grandfather's Nikon F2.
That's cute.
It's cute, right?
Yeah.
Maybe we should somehow make that like a screen silk print on that or something. I don't know.
It's possible.
It's possible. We should do something cool. Like, we should have fun with it, right?
We have little tricks we can do that. Yeah.
Oh, I like that. We're going to be talking more. I know that. And by the way, if you want to come to one of my seminars at Adorama, they're the first Tuesday of every month. You'll learn all the tricks of iFilmmaking, and you'll learn about iPro lenses. You'll get to have them hands-on and see them. Nikki, you're going to have to come to one of these seminars just to hang out and talk about iPro lenses.
Anytime I get a chance to come to New York City, I'm there.
You're there. Okay. What about the other Schneider Optics, the Century Optics? You still make, I don't want anybody to forget, you got your Canon 5Ds, you got your C500s, you got your Arri Alexas, you've got whatever you've got, you have a lens for.
Correct. Yeah, we do have a couple new series, relatively new series of lenses, our Cine Xenars, which covers Super 35. We now have our full frame primes coming out, which will cover the full frames. Of course, we are one of the top filter companies in the world with our Schneider filters, and we're always that's a great part of the business.
So, do you make filters for the iPro kit? Because I'm thinking that's something that needs to be added, and it's something I wanted to tell you.
Yeah, it's a little bit more complicated. So yeah,
you're working on it.
Maybe.
Maybe.
We'll talk about it.
Okay, we'll talk about it. All right. That might be a no, it might be a yes, we don't know. Look, we've got a lot of great information from Nikki. SchneiderOptics.com.
Yep, or iProLens.com if you're looking for specific iPro information.
Just go to iProLens.com. It's a lot easier. Or better yet, go to Adorama.com and buy it. Order it right now. Right now.
Right now.
All right. We're going to go to Josh right now. He's over there. This is BeTerrific Cinegear coverage live 2014 on BeTerrific, brought to you by Adorama. We're streaming on the Mushroom Network streamer, the Streamer 8000, and in addition to that, we're using the Paladin switcher. We're in the Marshall MXL booth. We're using the MXL mics. Go to mxlmics.com. You were asking me about mics before. I'm going to hook you up with the
so
mobile
excited.
media kit. You can see it hanging on the wall right there.
Super excited.
This is going to be between the Padcaster and the MMM kit, the MM130 kit. These are going to be the two greatest introductions I've made to Schneider Optics, and it's going to be great for your company, and it's going to be great for those companies because you are going to be working with these guys. They're going to, help get the word out about your stuff. You're going to help get the word out about their stuff, their complementary stuff, and you're going to work with the Padcaster. I love that idea.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah.
I'm looking forward to it.
It really is. And so, also I want you to go to airback.com and check out their bags. And, of course, Bridge Keyboards are having a sale. So Bridge Keyboards, it's Bridge with a Y. And let's see if Josh is ready. He's all the way down there. Are you ready, Josh? We are live. Josh, I am so excited about this. From Nikki at Schneider Optics to the Padcaster with Small HD. Josh, take it away. He is too far. We're going to take it back here. And I guess one of our wonderful producers, Jacob Ali, is going to bring him back here. We're wireless, so I was yelling all the way down the aisle. He's going to bring Josh within shooting range. We're using wireless transmission technology, and you just got to roll it.
That's good. Yeah.
So your interview doesn't end. How many kids do you have?
None.
None. Just nieces and nephews. You want to
Just
give them a
nieces
shout
and
out?
nephews. Oh God, I have 6 of them.
Quick.
Abby, Tommy, Ella, Isaac, Briggs, and Sadie.
Awesome. I love it. And this is funny. This is the interview that's never going to end. It's just going to keep going.
And I love it.
And you said, I don't love being on camera. And now, have you had fun?
Yeah, so far so good.
Exactly. And I got you the interview that's never going to end. All right. Listen, I'm psyched about the Schneider Optics, the iPro. You wanted to say something?
I was going to ask you to tell me more about the microphones if you want to.
Sure, I can. Absolutely. But I just want to say iPro.lens.com. But go to Adorama and buy them. You can also buy the MXL MM kits, the mobile media kits there as well. So we've got the MM130. That's a stick mic like this with a Y cable, an XLR Y cable. The Y cable gives you the ability to monitor your audio with headphones. In addition to that, you can get the Lav kit. I forget the number on that. And then you've got the MM110, which is one of those trapezoid microphones you use for conferencing, which is great for roundtable discussions. So.
And put that with the iPad and our iPad clip, which you can put the wide lens on.
That's what I was just going to say.
Yeah, you can put the wide
like a
lens
whole roundtable in one shot.
on both lenses and done.
Wow. See, this is why I'm saying this is a perfect marriage.
So good.
All right. iProLenses.com. You now have the MXL mobile media kit. We're going to talk more about that. And we're going to go to Josh now on BeTerrific's Cine Gear live coverage presented by Adorama. Josh, take it away, brother.